All right, welcome, everybody. Excited to see everybody joining us today. Today, I have an amazing conversation for you that is going to really open something, and you're going to learn something. You're going to be inspired. As always, I love to bring to you people that are doing amazing things, people that have amazing stories. And that's the reason why we help authors to get their books out, because we want to get your story out, your testimony out, so that it can go out into the world and be a great blessing, encouragement, or lesson to somebody out there. So today I'm excited to host one of the authors that we are proud of and we helped, Petronela Zilik, the author of Choose to Never Give Up. Congratulations, Petronela, on this amazing book.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you very much for the invitation. Thank you very much.
Okay, awesome. Wow, it's amazing. And this is a dream that you've had for a long time. I remember, I believe you got in touch with us maybe a year and a half or 2 years ago, actually. You first just dropped a message and you said, you know what, I want to write my book. And we just kind of had a bit of a back and forth messaging, and then I never heard from you until last year when you got in touch and you said, now I'm ready to, get started on that book. No, it was this year.
There was this year, yeah.
This year. Yeah, 2025. That's right. Now I'm ready. I want to get my book out. So we then begin to work, and my God, when I begin to hear your story and the things that you've been through in your life, oh my God, it really gave me a new respect for you, and just hearing your story and all of that. So let's start on this place. Why did you pick this title, Choose to Never Give Up?
Since my childhood, when you're gonna read my book, you're gonna find out that since childhood, my childhood was really harsh, very hard. I struggle mentally. I struggle a lot of things in my life as a child. I struggle because of abuse, in rejection. I grew up in foster care home, and I didn't value myself. I didn't love myself because of abuse again. And I didn't know a lot of things, what I have to do and how. And I have one desire in my heart since childhood. I have one desire in my heart. Now I know God put this desire, and that one day I'm gonna find my mom. And this actually let me carry on to not giving up. And yeah, so I have to go through a lot of years in every day. Choose to never give up, because to get my mother, to find her wasn't easy, and took me nearly 33 years.
Wow. Well, you have an incredible story. So let's just go back to the beginning, of your life, and we'll talk a little bit about this so people can just get an overview of your life and how you got to be where you are. You grew up, so you were rejected as a child, right? Can you just talk to us a little bit about that? You said you grew up without your mother, your biological mother. Can you just walk us through that? What happened, and how was it that you grew up without your biological mother or father?
I am from Slovakia, from Europe. So as a 2 months old, I already been. I went to the foster care. I went to the care home. Some of them, they saying they found me on the street or in a basket or somewhere. Some of them, they saying that the social services found me outside. I don't know what is the truth, but since 2 months old, as a baby, I started being care home. And
Okay.
then, yeah, I've been since, I think, from my age 3 or 4. From my age 3, I start, you know, I start receiving foster care parents.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in care home, but sometimes I went to. I've been. They took me like. Uh, yeah, so I've been replaced to the foster care parents, but during the weekend, during the holidays, and again back to the care home. That
Yeah.
was the till age 9, till age 8. Sorry.
Yeah. So you had a life of being adopted and being in different care homes and foster care, all of that. How about your father? Do you know anything? Have you ever heard anything about your father? You talk a lot about your mother and looking for your mother. Um, did you ever get any information about who your father was?
Yeah, I find the information about the father, which was misleaded regarding how they told me that my father is. I found my birth certificate. That was the name of my father, but later, nearly took me another 36 years. I found the truth that my mother was raped, and I came actually from rape, in which uh, fully after that I fully understand why my mom so many years she rejected me, because of the act what happened to her.
Mm. Wow. So it seems that there was these trauma. Your mom had gone through a lot of trauma, a lot of wounds, and that's why she had acted or behaved in the way that she had acted, because she still hadn't processed, the difficult life that she had, had.
Yes, yeah, this is very important, why we shouldn't judge very quickly. And took me nearly 20 years, another 20 years, because I was researching. And when I found my mother, you have to read my book, How I Found My Mom. And about my mom, she was rejected me, and a lot of things happening. But during that way, during this another, like, I would say 20 years, I found out that my mom suffered mentally, and I found out that also she been abused by her father, also by her father and by her brother. She was abused as a child, my mother. And from her age 15, she ended up on the street. She was homeless, my mother, and there no one was willing to support her. Even my mother struggled mentally, and she been neglected, and this was also a reason why she couldn't take care of me. And I'm so blessed I found her, because I also found the truth that actually wasn't her fault that she didn't take care of me, but she didn't know how to take care of the child, because she didn't have a capacity.
Yeah, that's right. Your mother had not been taught. Do we know anything about your mother's mother?
As I said to you, I find that my mom, she was abused by her father, my grandfather.
Mm.
And I'm talking about sexual abuse, also physically abuse. So what I know now, and I found out, just that the mother, my grandma, was also abused, but
Yeah.
mostly
So there was
emotional.
trauma that has gone down the generations, and all the things that have the bad things that have happened.
Yes, my mother grew up with 7 siblings, and the 3 siblings there killed themselves,
Oh.
and each of the siblings been also abused. So there've been 7 of them, and my mother, yeah, including my mother, and actually her sister and her brothers, 2 of them, my uncles, my auntie, they killed themselves.
Mm. Wow. And now you arise as the person in your family that is breaking all the generational cycles and the generational patterns um, in your life. You talk about your grandmother, your mother. It was just a cycle of abuse and a cycle of trauma, and you
Yes.
arising as the generational curse break of all those things. How does that mean to you? That, you know, when you look at yourself and you look at your children, that you are the person that is there to fight, to break off those things that have followed your family.
Firstly, I don't wish no one to go through this. I thought I had hard life, but when I found out my mom and when I found out about my aunties, they had really, I would say, for me, is what can be really the worst, that abuse, who they actually growing, and who actually the most hurting you is the family, and it's the harder, painful, very painful. And this is what my mother she's go through, and I am so blessed that through my life I started have a truly relationship with Jesus. And when I came to the Lord, I just, that time I was prostitute, I was on drugs, I believed that I am nobody, and I opened my heart, and it's 20 years ago, and honestly, only thanks to Jesus, only thanks to faith in the Lord, and that He changed me, and not just that. It's a lot of miracles happen in my life, and I am very grateful, and it's true, through my journey, through my life, and through, because my family, I am reunited with my mother now, only thanks to Lord. But after all this, there is evidence through my life that is possible. There is possible, and yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's so good. That's why you the title is choose to never give up. You never gave up looking for your mother, and also you never gave up on life. I know there are many instances in your story that you talk about how you wanted to give up on life, and you didn't want to live anymore. There's a story as well where you mention how you started having identity issues and identity doubts, and you lived an alternative lifestyle. How does it feel for you to be an overcomer on the other side of all of those things, all of those challenges?
A relief. Relief, and I am very blessed that and very relief, but I also am very grateful, because it was an easy journey, and the best things what happened to me in my life through the faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, through the relationship with the Holy Spirit, that I was willing to repent, or worldly we say admitting my and this changed my life, because it's okay to make mistake. It's okay to after abuse, anyone who go through whatever you go through, but you as abuse affect your mind, obviously you will have a challenge behaving, and it's okay to admit that you have problems. And this is the best things what happened to me with the Lord, with the Jesus, because I admit a lot of things mentally. I am not okay at this and this, and He sent me help, which also not. I am very grateful, because after all this, now I can guide my children. I am a mother. I have 3 children, and I can guide them right way in their lives. But I'm very appreciated, but also it's changed my life completely. and change
Yes.
my life in this way that I am healed. And this is reason why I also, and it's not easy. Every day I have to, I would say, fight with my demons. With the problems we call demons. This is true, because when you have a problems, you actually fight with the demons, and it's possible. Through my life, through my story, and through my story of my mom and everything, it's possible to go. It's possible to be free, and it's possible to get a point, which is, I'm very grateful. Only thanks to God I can say that I was willing to forgive my mother. Only thanks to God I was willing to forgive people who have been sexually abused. Only thanks to God. Only thanks to God I was willing to forgive who hurts me. But also I realized that I know I'm not perfect person, and I have a lot of mistakes, but only thanks to God I actually accept myself who I am. And took a journey, took a work every day to work on myself, but also through this is the best key what happened to me.
Yeah. So what I want to follow up on. I like what you said. How that now you are, of course, an example to your children, your beautiful children, and of course, not only that, you are also helping other victims of domestic violence and abuse and things of that nature. So you went on to launch this amazing charity that is helping people to also break free from all of these. Yes, that's right. Let's see your T-shirt again. Petronela's Hope. That's right. Petronela's Hope. That's the charity. Do you want to talk to us a little bit about the work that you're doing at Petronela's Hope?
Thank you. So 2021, I started to do volunteering, a lot of job. I actually started since 2020, organized a lot of charity work, for the children who they grow up in foster care home. So what I started to do, I started to visiting them and encourage them and let them know that I'm not alone, because those children, they are here, and they going through the trauma. Children who they're growing up without mother or father, who they are in a foster care home, they're going trauma all their life. And I just wanted to just show them that I'm here for you, and I fully understand what you're going through. But also I started to do a lot of workshops, and also in Slovakia and also in the UK, to let them know that it's possible to forgive your mother and your father, and through my story. So this is how I started. And from the 2021, I am actually, so since 2021, I am a survivor of domestic violence through my past relationship. And I set up the charity we are helping victims of domestic violence. Typically, we're helping women who have been sexually abused, and also children. I am, so I have 17 volunteers in my charity, including counselors, including social services, police officer, including we have a team, and if there's any case, we work as a team, and we focus how we can help these victims. And plus, through my story, personally, I am dedicate coaching the woman and child, showing them from my story that it's possible to be to get to out from that. It's possible to get better, but you have to willing to address that. And also, we are open since 2023. Wow, 2 years now. We opened the club where the survivors and victims of domestic violence is a safety place where they can express their pain through the art, music, and dance and therapy. So lots of help. I'm doing this because this helped me so much through my journey, through the healing. When I go through, it took me nearly 2 years. When I go through, I put my pain, I express my pain through the art, through the music, through the poems, and I never forget how really this this helped me, and these tools really helped me. So this way, through this club, I want to also show, actually encourage other victims and survivors through the Petronela's Hope, that it's okay to express your pain. It's okay because you have a reason for this pain, what's happened to you.
Well, absolutely amazing to see all that you're doing. If anybody is interested in learning more about Petronela's charity, go to petronelashope.org. It's all on the screen for you. And what's amazing is, as well, all the proceeds from this book, Choose to Never Give Up, all the proceeds are going to Petronela's Hope charity, so that it can fund and help support survivors of domestic violence, abuse, and different traumas. So congratulations for turning your really difficult life, your really difficult upbringing to becoming something beautiful. We have this beautiful book, which is amazing. It will help and inspire other people. And also, it will... now we've got the charity as well. The charity as well, we're practically doing things to help other people. And that is absolutely amazing. So listen, people, I want you to go to YouTube, what's the name? Amazon.com, where you can grab a copy of Petronela's book. I was actually on YouTube the other day. The book is available in different formats. You can get a Kindle version, hardcover version, or a paperback version. So go get your copy, and it will. This book will change your life. One of the reviews that was there.
I'm sorry. Can I?
Let me read this beautiful review. This is a very emotionally based on a true story. Amazing book. I realized how blessed I am that I grew up with my family. Thanks to this book, I made a call to my mom and dad, and I told them how much I love them. Sometimes we don't know the blessing we have until we lost them. I highly recommend it to read this fantastic book. Beautiful review that we have on Amazon. So go on to Amazon. If you're watching live right now, just type congratulations to Petronela in the comments for being a first-time author. It was amazing. And also, she had an amazing book launch. We were invited. It was one of the best book launches I've been to. It was full of energy, great food, great dance as well, great celebration. So congratulations on doing such an amazing thing. So let's talk about your plans for the future and what else we can expect from you. I know you've got big plans. You're always planning, always plotting, always thinking ahead. What can we look forward, Petronela, into the future?
I am first. My achievement is continue helping others, and anyone who hear me, listening to me, and go through abuse and got, you got struggle. You can contact me through the Facebook or through the or through the website. Anyone who feel I just wanted to let you know, if you feel like unwanted, and there is a reason behind that, and you're acting because of the rejection, and somebody hurts you. But please contact me, because my goal to give to others through my story and through my experience is to give you hope, and it's possible. It's possible. And for the future, what I'm planning, lots of things. Now we are planning huge, big project, which is going to be, and I'm so pleased and I'm so excited. As you know, I organize a lot of events, a lot of festivals, Christian festivals since 2018. But now we are organizing, which is going to be, I think, in September, October. I'm still waiting for the venue of the dates. We are organizing a huge event, which is going to call Voices of Domestic Violence. I used to organize this in London and there was more than 400 women came, and there was a women's conference, and there was beautiful events. We had survivors, victims, women. We got it together. We encourage others. We share the story. We share the testimony. We share, most important thing, we are here to encourage each other. And this is the event again gonna come here in I think it's September, October. I don't have a date of the venue, but it's gonna be the biggest. I want to do this, like, for me, I'm looking forward, Voices of Domestic Violence, which is gonna be in a Medway. So this is what I'm preparing, but also I am preparing now. I am preparing this year. I'm going to Slovakia. As I told you, I do a lot of like events for the children who they are in a refuge house, and I'm organizing a lot of festivals for them, children who they are in a care home. So this year we are organizing huge globally festival in Slovakia, which is going to be more than 5 foster care home altogether. And around more than 160 children altogether from the foster care home, and I'm organizing that, and it's going to be the 8th festival for them. And I have lots of plans, and and also, like you said, now we're raising money to get, as you heard, my Choose to Navigate About my book. All process going to the charity. We're raising money now to get a shelter. We want to build or buy or whatever, get a shelter for the women, for the children who they lost their home and they had no one. And we would like to get a shelter. Women who doesn't matter where you're from, who they struggle regarding the, language barrier. So what we want to now to get a crisis home for them, which is gonna call Hope for them. And because of that, we need a lot of financially support, and not just that. So please support Petronela's Hope charity. And I want to say thank you to everyone who is already supporting Petronela charity, because for me it's just amazing, and I'm very grateful for everyone. Thank you.
Amazing. Wow, this is so good, and I'm happy that you're doing a lot, and just turning what was meant for evil to the good, and helping other people that have gone through the same experiences as well. Let's talk just briefly, we'll be closing in a moment, but I just want to talk briefly about your journey of actually writing the book. There are many people that also have dreamed to get their books out and to share their story with the world. How was that journey like for you?
It wasn't easy. It was the best for me, the best decision, one of the best decisions in my life, and I'm very grateful, because for me it was like a therapy. And I am firstly very appreciated for your support, and I recommend anyone. Please contact Joey Benjamin Pastor. Please contact him, and I really recommended you. That's coming. We've been working. I would say I started do my book before, as I started with you. But this was the best for me, because it's helped me, and I truly put out my, I would say, lateness crying. As a child, I didn't cry there. And moments I have to go back, and I had the opportunity to cry out, and without no judging. It was the best, and it's a therapy for me. I really appreciate it. And after all this, I am very proud that I realize how blessed I am to know God, but also I realize how many times He didn't give up on me, and I realize how God being so patient with me, with the person like who I am, like really was amazing. And then later I just started after all this. And also thanks to your mentoring, thanks to your helping really to write this book, I started doing putting credit on my start to be more credit. I would say, how to explain. I started really appreciated and putting achievements on my life, because before I never done this. So, and I started to be more honest. I'm still, I'm still on the therapy. I'm still, I finished it, but I suffer PTSD. I'm still on the journey, but even I have PTSD. Even but this doesn't make me worse than people who they don't suffer. But what I want to say, after all this, I become very, very grateful, more grateful, because I realized that God never gave up on me. And I wanted to tell everyone who listened, also, God never gave up on you. And I also realized before, in the past, I was always saying that, God, it's why you done this, it's your fault, And after writing my books, I'm on my knees and I cry out and I said, the Lord, I'm sorry, God, that in the past, 20 years ago, I was saying, it's your fault. I realized wasn't your fault. Because God gave us a free will. And if we're doing bad to others, it's because the people, through their choice. So make me really one of the best decisions in my life that I wrote a book, and I'm so blessed. And thank you. I just want to say thank you, really, Pastor Joy. I really appreciate it. To be patient with me, it's amazing, and I really recommend it. Please, everyone, if you just do it, if you want to have a desire in your heart, whatever you go through or whatever, I am so pleased. Just do it. You have to do it. And what I really please, my poems, who they are 22 years old, they are inside and touch my heart, because you actually encouraged me, because I was like, are you sure? My poems, no one knows about them. And you actually was a Petronela, the poems, yes, you should do, it's part of you. And I just want to say thank you, because to have them, my poems, is really means to me lots. Thank you.
Well, amazing. Congratulations again to you. It was also a pleasure to work with you. And just like you're saying, I believe writing the book was a therapy. It was a continuation of therapy for you, because I remember, even as we're going through some of the sections in the book, it takes you back, to that place, and you sometimes might feel that emotion from that place that you were, but all for the good of, your healing journey, which is absolutely amazing. And I know that we are already starting work on book number 2. Do you want to talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so Choose the title, Choose to Never Give Up, book 1. It's about my childhood. And my story, also my story is very long, so this is reason why I have separate them on the different books. So my Choose to Never Give Up title, Choose to Never Give Up, book 2, gonna be about how I reunited with my mother after 33 years, I would say. So it's gonna be, and also, number 2 gonna be, I would say, how God reunited me with my mom. And each book, which one I'm gonna write, I made the choice. I made the decision. Each book, which one is gonna be title. People gonna find me as an author for Petronela Zilik. They're gonna find me through the Choose to Never Give Up, book 1, book 2, book 33, book 306. So all the time, people gonna find me through the title Choose to Never Give Up, because I see, and it's amazing. Even myself, it's really helping me. And I see my book, in my room, and in my,
It
I will say,
encourages you.
and it's encouraged me. Even when I going through during the day, I just choose to never give up. Yes, and I'm starting, so it's really
That's good.
even my son has got also on his shelves my book, and he put it, and he was like he even was telling me that, Mama, I'm so proud of you, and to hear that from the children. And I'm very blessed and proud of them too, that my children, they put my book on the shelf, and they coming to the room, and they see, and it's such an encourage. But not just that, it was worth it to go through after all this. So anyone who go through abuse, no, it's not easy, but you have an opportunity to get better and healed from Allah, and who can really help you, and who can really help you, and how, and everything, you can everything find out in my book.
Absolutely, yes. Amazing book. So I want to encourage everybody, go to Amazon, get your copy, choose to never give up part 1. Part 2, we're working on that already. It's looking good already, because as you've heard, Petronela's story is very long, but very inspirational. So go to Amazon, grab a copy, and this book will change your life. All right, Petronela, so I'm going to give you, do you want to say something? What are your last words before we close?
My last word, if I can read the poems.
Yes,
From
for sure.
Silence call in secret. Been away so many years from home, no one understands my soul. Trying to find love through my mistakes, and I know I've been so hopeless, so lost. Crying and shouting filled that night. Oh, I couldn't understand that night. How did I survive? Tears kept falling down, and touch came too close, too soon. As a child, I didn't realize a monster was there to destroy my soul, the child named Petronela. She stood there, drinking, watching me. My eyes begged her silently. Help me, I am just a child. But she drank more, closed the door, and watches as he entered. The man lied to me with hollow words. His action cursed the state. Through every touch, he planted envy, fear, and shame inside me. I wanted to run, but I froze like a stone. Oh, as a child, I wasn't strong. No strength to flee, no courage to scream. I didn't understand the evil around me. With the ark, there are just lost souls who abuse me. I cry, and I don't want to breathe anymore. Oh, no again. I can't run away. I don't understand much, but it's hurting me. No one here is to protect me.
Okay, that's a poem from that. All these poems are in the book. There's quite a few of them, and these are poems that Petronela wrote when she was in her 20s, when she was still young. So she's always been a writer. She's always been a very creative, and it's good to see all of that work culminate in a book. So again, Petronela, congratulations. So proud of you, and we are happy that you're able to get your story out. It's a long story. Get the book, guys. You will not regret it. And once you get the book, be sure to leave a review on Amazon so that other people can also be blessed with this book. Thank you, Petronela, for taking time to speak to us. We appreciate you. And again, congratulations on this amazing piece of work. And we're looking forward to book number 2.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so that's the end for today, guys. If you also have a story that you want to share, you have an idea, you have a message you want to share, we can help you get your book out, just like we've helped Petronela to get a book out. Get in touch with us. You can go onto our website, opulentbooks.net, and you can book an appointment with myself. We can talk about your idea, and let's see how we can help you get your book out, just like author Petronela Zilik has done. Again, congratulations. Go on to Amazon, guys, get a copy of that book, and we'll see you again in the next interview.